Nighttime's Variety is made possible in part by a grant from the Pillsbury Company Foundation on behalf of Bennigan's Tavern. From the Twin Cities, this is Nighttime's Variety with Jolene Benoit.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad you could join us tonight because this show is a special half hour that will include the music of Fats Waller, The Temptations, Marvin Gaye, as performed by gospel singer J.D. Steele and jazz vocalist Shirley Witherspoon and others. We also have rare film footage of the great Billie Holiday and Louis Armstrong as an animated bullfrog, and some incredible footage from a 1942 movie called Hell's a-Poppin'. They do some Lindy dancing in there. Lindy hoppin', they call it. This is all part of Mixed Blood Theater's new musical Black Magic, so we are really happy to be bringing you this tonight. The first two tunes, the first one is a song that the Temptations recorded, and the second is a Marvin Gaye song, so please welcome the Mixed Blood Theater Company.
I can make a gray sky blue, make it rain whenever I want it to.
Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make ships sail on dry land.
But with all these things that I can do, I can't get next to you.
Get next to you,
Get next to you.
Get next to you.
Can't get next to you.
Get next to you,
Get next to you.
Get next to you.
I can fly like a bird in the sky. Buy anything that money can buy.
I can turn a river into a raging storm. I can do anything if I so desire.
But with all these things that I can do, and I can't get next to you.
Get next to you, girl.
Get next to you.
Get next to
I
you.
can't get next to you, girl.
Get next to you, girl.
Get next to you.
Get next to you.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Chicka-boom, chicka-boom. Chicka-boom,
I can turn back the hands of time. You better believe I can. Make the seasons change just by way of my hand.
Things I wanna do the most, I'm unable to do.
But with all these things that I possess, girl, you're the key to my happiness. And I can't get next to you. You're blowing my mind. I can't get
Next to you,
girl, it's you that I need. I gotta get
next to you,
I can't get
next to you,
I can't get
next to you.
girl, it's you that I need. I gotta get next to you. I know that you are my pride and joy, and I love you, sugar darling, more than a baby boy loves his toys. You got kisses sweeter than honey, and I work 7 days a week to give you all my money. That's why you're my pride and joy, and I'm telling the world, baby, you're my
Pride and joy,
my pride,
pride and joy,
you're my
pride and joy,
my joy,
pride and joy.
and I love you, sugar darling, more than a baby boy loves his toy. You've got kisses princess toys. You've got kisses sweeter than honey. I'll work 7 days a week to give you all my money. That's why you're mine.
You're mine.
Pride and joy.
Isn't he something? J.D. Steele, what a singer. We're speaking with Jack Ruler, who is the founder of Mixed Blood Theater. And Jack, those are two great songs. I mean, that's incredibly entertaining, but I know that there must be a point to this whole black magic thing that you put together.
Well, what we're trying to do in Black Magic is counterpoint the distorted image that Hollywood has portrayed of blacks in films throughout the 20th century with a more human, realistic image that black composers have set up. What the Mixed Blood Theater is about is this concept called colorblind casting, where we cast without any regard for race. And hopefully by showing how degrading this color-conscious casting has been in film throughout the 20th century, we can stress the value of colorblind casting.
Sure. How exactly do you go about doing that, though, in your play?
We show a series of film clips on a theme with different roles, and then we follow it with music on that same theme. For example, the next thing we're going to see is the immortal Billie Holiday as a maid. She's playing the blues, a song called Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans? And her employer comes in and doesn't let her play that nasty old music anymore. And then we'll follow that with a Fats Waller song called Black and Blue that is about, it's almost a self-portrait by Fats Waller, who made his fortune playing in clubs where he wouldn't have been allowed as a patron.
Okay, well, let's get you a little bit of that in this next clip.
What is that, Mother? That's Endy, your maid, and I've asked her not to sing those songs in this house. Well, she sings like an angel. Well, there's more devil than angel in that music.
Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart?
Endy, didn't I tell you not to let me catch you at that piano again?
I'm sorry, ma'am. If I'd have heard you coming, I wouldn't have let you catch me.
Oh, Endy, you're incorrigible. This is Miss Marilyn. Hello, Endy.
Welcome to New Orleans, Miss Marilyn.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, let me fix you a good hot tub, and it will melt away all your tiredness.
Wonderful. I'll send you up some nice hot tea, darling. Welcome home. Come on, Miss Amelia. Endy?
Yes, ma'am?
That music you were playing, what was it?
I just can't seem to remember not to play it, Miss Marilyn. It was a kind of little old blues tune.
Blues? Do you play the blues only when you're blue?
No, ma'am. They just call it blues. We play it when we're blue or when we're happy, even when we're in love. Right now, I'm in the latter.
Are you really, Endy?
Yes, ma'am. There's no one in the world like my Satchmo.
Satchmo?
That's short for Satchmo. His real name is Louis, but I like Satchmo best.
How does the end of that song go?
Miss Marilyn, are you trying to fit ideas into my head?
Please do, but softly.
Empty bed, springs hard as lead, pains in my head,
Feels like old Ned.
what did I do to be so black and blue?
No joy for me. From my house,
All my life through, black and blue. I'm white inside, but that don't help my case. 'Cause I can't hide what is on my face. Oh, I'm so forlorn.
I'm so full.
Life's just a thorn.
Life's just a
My heart is torn.
My heart is
Why
torn.
was I born?
What did I do?
Ooh, to be so black
Black
and
and
blue. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Look at here, look at here. Just feeling black and blue. I'm white inside, but that don't help my case. You know it, brother. 'Cause I can't hide what is on my face. Oh,
I'm so forlorn.
that's just a thorn.
My heart is torn.
Why was I born?
What did I do?
To be so black and blue.
do that on stage during the show.
Good. Well, we'll have to get out there to see Black Magic. How does, that looks so thoroughly entertaining to me. How does that fit into the context of what you're trying to do?
Well, within the context of that film, it's set at a big white gala ball, and after all the guests have left, out come the help, all of whom are black, maids, chauffeurs, cooks, chefs, and start entertaining, and then they're caught again, just like Billie Holiday, by the white employers who come and catch them, and they scurry off back to the kitchen.
Yeah. I really was under the impression that things were changing or that they had changed, and I guess not, huh?
Well, one of the premises of the show is that indeed things haven't really changed. While the music goes from minstrel to Motown, the films from Birth of a Nation to the Blues Brothers, things haven't changed. At the shuffle and sambo image of the early part of the century, and in many ways, Sanford and Son is just a modern-day minstrel show. That the Superfly image is as much a distortion as Step and Fetch It was.
What will we see next?
Next, we're going to see a series of film clips that have, again, blacks portrayed in subhuman roles. We've got Louis Armstrong as an animated bullfrog, Amos and Andy, Birth of a Nation, Gone with the Wind. We've got the Blues Brothers. We end up a distorted church scene that's bigger than life, and then we'll follow that with a little bit more realistic look at modern-day black church on stage.
Okay, let's take a look at that clip.
Long way from the days of Daddy Rice and Jump Jim Crow, but the old burnt cork still serves the world's greatest entertainer, Al Jolson. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. California, here I come, right back where I started from. Open up that golden gate, California, here I come. Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May.
Yes, sir. You ain't no good at all, boy. As I said before, I'll be glad when you're dead, you're asking you. Boy, when you lay 6 feet deep, no more fried chicken will you eat. Oh, you not. I know that'll break your heart. Yeah. All those sweethearts out there, boy. They're going to that old wedding. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm up to Batu. They go marching in Ruby. The sweethearts on Paris. How I find baby fall in line. Oh, baby, with those sweethearts on Paris.
Well, yes, sir, Your Honor. But they don't learn their lesson. They ain't never gonna break open nothing in front of a cop no more.
I don't know nothing about birthing babies.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You told me you knew everything about it.
I don't know how come I tell such a lie. Lloyd never let me around. I thought was having them.
Go back.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch like me.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am weak, I am worn, I am tired. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on through the light. Precious Lord, take my hand and lead me on.
Anybody ask you where I'm going? Where I'm going? So anybody ask you where I'm going? Where I'm going? Well, I'm going soon. Oh, oh. I'm going up beyond. Going up yonder. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond. To be with my Lord. Oh, oh. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond. To be with my Lord.
If anybody asks you, where I'm going, where I'm going, where I'm going, so as God gives me grace, as God gives me grace,
I'm gonna run this race. I'm gonna run this race
till I see my Savior face to face. Whoa, whoa, I'm going up beyond.
I'm going up yonder.
I'm going up beyond.
Going up yonder.
I'm going up beyond to be with my Lord. I'm going up beyond.
Going up yonder.
I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond to be with my Lord. If anybody asks you where I'm going, where I'm going soon, as God gives me grace, as God gives me grace,
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run this race.
I'm gonna run this race until I see my Savior, yeah, 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 face to face. Whoa, going up beyond. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond to be with my Lord. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond. I'm going up beyond to be with my
Loved it. Ah, And that's our show for tonight. Be sure to tune in next week when Kathy Mueller, one of the stars of Women Who Cook, will be here. We're going to have some fun with Kathy. Can we just, one more round of applause for the wonderful Mixed Blood Theater. Aren't they tremendous? They just, J.D. Steele and Shirley and everybody. You bet. Before we leave, we have some film clips of jazz greats set to a Stevie Wonder song called Sir Duke, which he wrote as a tribute to the great Duke Ellington. Good night, everybody. Thanks.
Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. But there's Basie Miller, Timo, and the king of all Sir Duke, and with a voice like Alice ringing out, there's no way the band could lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. Let's go!
If you would like to be part of the studio audience for Nighttime's Variety, please call 646-4611 for reservations.
Nighttime's Variety is made possible in part by a grant from the Pillsbury Company Foundation on behalf of Bennigan's Tavern, and is a production of KTCA Channel 2.